pretty good. We
Okay.
get double team by level up. Rock slide is the egg move. Ice moves.
We have an
do you
amazing OP Pokemon. We have a stab ice in Generation 1, and we have all the benefits of being a ghost type in Generation 1. I think this thing is not
Yeah.
going to have any problem.
I do wish the stats were better, though. We only have
Yeah.
70 attack and 80 special, which isn't that good.
Yeah.
We have speed, but that's really it.
I
Like,
mean, this.
I think what will
Mhm.
make this good is just the typing alone. Like, Ghost defensively is extremely good in Gen 1. Like, I think the first mandatory trainer that can actually hit a Ghost, besides the Onyx, of course, is the Super Nerd's Coughing, I believe.
Yeah, with Smog, which is resisted. So I'm not really afraid at all. The fact that we also
70,
start.
Yeah, 70 HP, 70 defense. We're not going to be taking hits that well, but I mean, I think it's going to do good just because we get stab ice moves, we get Thunderbolt and Psychic, we get Bubble Beam.
The move pool is very
This
good,
thing
yeah.
just go all special.
The move pool is very good, and we also can use physical moves. Like we start with Rock Slide, which is obviously going to be fine as well to have.
Yeah.
For whatever.
I think the only weakness we really have to deal with, because Ghost really isn't a thing, because Nightshade most likely. The only thing we have to really worry about is Rock and Fire.
Yeah.
Rock, almost nobody in the game uses Rock moves, so it's not worth worrying about that. And Fire, I mean, you would think Blaine would be hard, but I don't know. We get access to... Actually, I think a stab ice beam might actually do more than bubble beam, even if it's super effective.
Yeah, because they do not resist ice.
A super effective bubble beam would be, let's see, it's 65 power.
So 130.
That would be 130, but a stab ice beam would be 135. So yeah, ice beam would just do more damage.
It's really
I'm sure we can live. I'm sure we can live like one Fire Blast from the Arcanine.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You can always Rock Slide the Arcanine. Probably does more damage.
Vidya games.
Probably does more damage to use Rock Slide. It's just so funny to me having Rock Slide with this Pokemon.
I guess, yeah, that's a good point, Annie. The Champion's Charizard, well, the Charizard's weak to ice moves. That's not going to be an issue.
But it's weak to ice. That's what I don't think is going to be a problem.
Gen 1, Fire does not resist ice, which is kind of strange, because Charizard should not be weak to ice moves.
Yeah. It's funny because they still hit ice super effectively, but I think they just forgot to put the resistance or something. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I think it's just that they forgot. Because yeah, it's funny because ice type is like a terrible typing, but everything in Gen 1 does not exist for that, because there are no rock moves, there are no fire moves, steel types do not exist, fighting types are a meme in Generation 1, so it's like all the things that make ice type a bad type in defensively in the modern generations do not exist here. Ice types are just broken here. They don't have anything wrong. They're just that good.
I tried to also set up a goal for like a third run, but for some reason the YouTube thing was bugging out and wouldn't let me set up a goal, so I guess we're just doing 2 runs today.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right. I'm going to go live on the vertical. For the vertical streams, I only go live when the intro's done. All right, everyone on the vertical, we are playing Pokemon Blue with Froslass. If you want to see the moveset, you'll have to go to the horizontal stream. But for now, we are going to get started. You ready, Ike?
Yeah, anytime you want.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself Steve.
No, Steve is watching football. Steve is not here.
I'm surprised you didn't call it American football, because I'm sure that hurt you to call it football.
Yeah, we actually call it that. Yeah. Okay, I need to put it...
Oh, really? Spain is one of the normal countries in Europe?
Yeah. The other thing is called football, and that thing is called football americano here. Which is like American football, basically, yeah.
Also, the sprites were made by a user named Bloodless. I think the person did a really good job on the sprite. Fortunately, the back sprite was pretty easy to scale down.
Yeah, it's based on the one on Generation 4, I think?
It looks like it, yeah.
Because it looks like that one.
But yeah, the sprite was made for Gen 2, which the front sprite looks okay, but the back sprite, in Gen 2, back sprites are 48 by 48 pixels, and in Gen 1, it's 32 by 32. So I had to downscale it a little bit, but it converted pretty well. I'm not saying Agatha will be easy, but she can't hit us super effectively. Agatha is just random. Besides, we get Psychic.
Yeah, I got that one.
I guess Psychic isn't as good of a move to deal with her because her Gengars have high special. But honestly, Psychic is super effective. That actually would do more damage than a Stab Ice Beam. I think a Stab Blizzard would probably do the same amount of damage. Because let's see, a super effective Psychic would be 180 effective power.
Yeah, 180.
And a Stab Blizzard would be 180. So roughly the same.
The same, yeah. I don't know if it changed something. It's just that it doesn't miss, I guess. Could be a thing to consider.
Yeah, this thing does not get big. This thing basically gets all the special moves, none of the physical moves.
I think it's cool because this Pokemon is basically Glalie base stats, but they move 30 points from Glalie and put it on speed and deplete it from the other stats. If you check...
So they made it worse?
No, because Glalie is 80 in everything. 80 across the board. And Froslass gets 110 speed and loses 10 points in the others.
They took points out of its attack and just gave it to its speed. That's not really a fair trade.
But I mean, they also give Ghost type, I guess.
I mean, the Ghost type honestly makes up for it.
Yeah, pretty much because of that. I like it. When I saw this, I love this thing far more than Glalie. This thing looks cooler. And it's also one of those cruel Pokemon that kinda kidnaps people and puts them in their cave. Yeah, I think in one of the Pokédex entries they state that it's supposed to be the spirit of a lady that perished in the mountains and now tries to lure people in and have them frozen in their cave or something, I think. It's like messed up.
No. Glalie has 80 base attack and 80 base special attack. Frostlass is 80 base attack, 80 base special attack. No, it's 70 attack special attack, then 80 defense special defense.
And you add 30 in speed. Yeah.
It's Frostlass is 110 in speed.
Yeah. Which means also good.
Unless they changed it in a newer game.
No, it's one time.
Gen 7, they just loved giving 10 extra speed to random Pokemon that don't need it. Like, they gave Electro 10 extra speed in Gen 7.
Yeah, so some old Pokemon's got buffs.
Why did Electro need 10 more speed? Was that to, like, make it good again?
It was so stupid. Creep? No, there's no logic in that. They just felt like it. They say, okay, let's buff Electro. Because there was really nothing to do.
They gave Pidgeot 10 speed.
Yeah, but Pidgeot, I kinda get it was because of the Mega. Like, they lost the Mega, so they had to do something. They felt they need to do something. But actually, it's funny because Masquerain, for example, is the most buffed Pokemon in history. Like, his buff stat, I think, is around 60 base stats or something. And it was only because it was one of the main Pokemon of the village in that game. So they buff it.
Are you gonna get Mega Punch?
Oh, do we learn Mega Punch? I skipped it.
We actually do. I don't know what that was a replacement for. I'd have to look. It was some other 80 power normal move.
I haven't checked. Do we get Body Slam?
What do you think?
I guess we do because it's usually return or something, but just in case.
Steve always gives Body Slam to stuff that gets returned because technically, I mean, he doesn't really think of the movesets based on, like, does it make sense? He does it based on, like, does this thing get an 80 power normal move? If it does, we'll give it Body Slam. He just views it as numbers. It doesn't have to make sense.
Ah, it's fine. In that sense. Yeah, I guess you see that.
Hello, Daily.
But yeah, so far this thing is basically crushing because everything always feels like when you are Gengar and literally nothing can touch you. In the entire game, basically.
Wait, can you technically get Froslass at level 1 because it's a stone evolution?
Yes, technically you would be able. I think it's a downstone or something like that, so yeah, you can.
I think so, yeah. So, hey, this run's actually a legit Froslass. Just ignore it's in the wrong game.
Yeah.
You're subscribed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the content. Oh, Ike, did I ever send you the Emerald Pyukumuku game yet?
No.
I didn't? Oh, no. I must have forgotten.
Yeah, I was
gotta send it to you.
I was speaking about it with Akshu the other day, but we were just talking about it.
Hey, guess what, guys? I got Ike to do Pokemon Emerald with Pyukumuku like I did Fire Red, and then I said, "What do I have to? How many gift subs do I need to gift?" And he's like, 1. And then I gifted 1 sub, and now he has to do it.
Pyukumuku. I mean, after Sedinja, I think everything. After Sedinja and Ledian, I think everything is just fine to me.
No, Pyukumuku is worse than Shedinja.
It is.
I will say this, with Shedinja in Fire Red, I was able to beat the game in 4.5 hours. Pyukumuku was 6.5 hours.
6.5.
Yeah, and Fire Red is probably an easier game for it than Emerald.
Yeah.
Because the whole game is, you're pure pacifist. Like, your best moves are like Swagger, Toxic, Bide, Counter.
We do get Swagger early in Emerald, though.
Yeah. You get it at level 1 because in Gen 9, or Gen 8 or 6, whatever the newest gen is for it, it gets Swagger as an egg move.
Yeah.
That move is an ultimate saver. Like, you're going to use it like every single fight. It's basically, the thing is basically just a worse Wobbuffet.
Worse Wobbuffet. Good way to describe it.
Wow. I mean, I've done Wobbuffet in Fire Red, so I actually had the times to compare. I mean, the run was done like 2 years ago. I could probably get a much better time with it. I don't want to try it, but
I wouldn't do it, but I can.
I was roughly probably 5 or 10 minutes slower, and that was a run I did 2 years ago. So I'm willing to bet Pyukumuku's just straight up worse.
And I guess we also get Toxic. Well, I mean, you also get Toxic. You also get Toxic in Gen 1.
I'm assuming you're talking about like the live streams, but I don't know if you're also talking about like the produced videos I put out. But either way, thanks for enjoying. So where are you at now?
I'm about to reach Search Town.
Dang, dude.
Let's call that thing Search Town.
How'd you get ahead of me?
Oh,
I'm just fighting Myth.
I didn't get Mega Punch, I guess.
That's probably the difference.
Honestly,
I had no resets anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it could be that I just simply didn't get Mega Punch.
How hard was Misty?
It was fine. Rock Slide to death.
Annie, the stats I put at the start of the screen is what I coded into the game. Did you reteach Lick?
I will delete did for Body Slam. The question is, I think I'm not gonna learn Bubble Beam actually. As hilarious as it is.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't blame you for that, because I don't think Bubble Beam's gonna be that useful.
Yeah. I mean, there are some uses now for the candy, but if I have Rock Slide, I don't really need it. I was thinking I would teach it before, but because we didn't have Rock Slide first. But now that I do, I think I don't need it, actually. Repalabra. Hijo.
I just taught it for extra PP reasons. Oh dang, I misclicked and used double team, and the Pidgey still hit Sand Attack anyway.
I hate it. Every time the CPU uses evasion strats, they always work. Whenever you use them, they ignore it. It's like they have no guard or something.
Right.
I hate it. No, I think I actually need to teach. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay.
I mean, once this thing gets Thunderbolt, we're all golden. Yeah, I'm gonna skip Body Slam just because of Rock Slide.
I really was not expecting to have Rock Slide. Like, all my mental ideas were that we did not have that move.
Oh, let me look on this. It looks like this thing gets rollout as the egg move,
Yeah.
so I guess that's what Rock Slide was. Steve always makes rollout Rock Slide to take into account, like, it gets stronger every turn.
Yeah.
He thinks replacing it with Rock Throw would be kind of unfair.
I mean, there are only 2 rock moves here.
Tomorrow? I will be live tomorrow. Not with Pokemon, though. Every Sunday, I do either speedruns or randomizers, and I'll be doing a randomizer tomorrow. But the next Pokemon stream will probably be Monday. Yeah, it will be Monday, yeah. I'll be doing one of the newer gens.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a run for a YouTube member.
I need to finish.
It'll be Pokemon X and Y with only a Bulbasaur.
Ooh, can you evolve it?
What do you think?
No, but because
yeah, it's the same guy who made me run it in Platinum, but
like you guys start doing that.
He's making a huge video showing like Bulbasaur through all the different gens, and he was doing it X and Y, and he struggled really bad, and I offered to do it for him, and he's like, "Oh, you would? I'm out of moves." Yep. I don't think I saved. I don't think I saved.
Oh god.
Let me see.
No PP.
I did save. Okay. Man, I should have picked up the Death Ether. Speed, you didn't show any stats in the beginning. It's just rules and oh, I forgot to put the moveset in there. Oops. My bad.
I actually feel bad. Why don't we learn roll kick? What the heck?
That is wake up slap.
Wake up slap. Like we get rolling.
Hey, you explain why a ghost can learn a slapping move.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you explain that.
It does have hands, at least, but it doesn't have legs.
Well, what are we gonna teach it? Double slap?
Double slap. Yes, the leading rock slide just feels wrong. But I guess I have to do that.
Why? Are you teaching rolling kick?
Because no, I should teach Thunderbolt.
My moveset's Aurora Beam, Double Team, Thunderbolt, Rock Slide.
Yeah, so you didn't put Body Slam, I got Body Slam.
Oh, I got... In my opinion, if you get Rock Slide, there's no point for Body Slam. Honestly, I've noticed in these backports, Body Slam tends to be a curse to get, because you end up hardly using it, and it just restricts your moveset. Hey look, Venonat, one of the best Pokemon in Gen 1.
I used it in the Scott ROM hack.
Ouch.
It was worth it for the Venom modulator, but still it was painful to use. I'm gonna see if this or not.
Can you pause for a second and look at the stats you give it? I have an image of it. I'll bring it up after I beat the run. The Oddish girl put me to sleep because I misclicked use Thunderbolt and I got a 6-turn sleep while it spammed Absorb, doing like nothing.
I thought it was gonna be the classic Gen 1 miss.
Did you get rest?
No, I don't use that. Ever.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's 2025 is the year of Crystal. You're gonna have to learn to embrace rest.
Oh, like I said, I would only use rest against red. I would only allow myself to do that against red.
I mean, I've had some runs where I've used it on Lance.
I mean, with Lance, I think I'm usually gonna be okay if I have hidden power. If I don't have hidden power, I can see why I could be using rest though.
I think you're just not using rest just out of self-hatred.
Self-hatred.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't like the feeling of using it, but you also don't like the feeling of like being level 100 for red.
Again,
hey, Shadow.
Do I really need Psychic either? I just don't know if this Pokemon needs really anything.
I actually will get Psychic. Gonna help with the ghosts in Pokemon Tower.
Yeah, it's what I'm thinking, but... Again, what do I delete? Everything is useful. For a Pokemon that literally only learns like 4-3 moves, we don't want all of those moves.
Honestly, there's a theoretical chance Double Team is just being harmful to us, because I can't think of a hard fight where I'm gonna need Double Team. Well, I guess Blaine.
It always feels wrong to delete a setup move as well.
It kind of does, yeah, especially for the first run.
Yeah, it always feels bad. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. But yeah.
I forgot to buy super repels. It's a good thing Lavender sells them. Oh, I forgot to sell the nugget.
Oh okay. God, I can't believe that just happened. Okay, well.
Okay, I am really messing up my overworlding this first run.
Now I know for the future.
Did you have any resets on the Ghastly Trainer?
No, I got a blackout.
This is why I wanted Psychic.
Yeah.
I had a feeling Ice Beam wasn't going to one-shot.
I mean...
I'm actually going to delete Rock Slide.
It was still the worst possible luck in my life, but... Probably this thing is just my fault, honestly. But I don't know. I don't want to blame myself.
Honestly, this thing doesn't really need Rock Slide. Rock Slide is only really helpful for, like, rival fights. And it's for, like, Pokemon that don't really have other options.
Yeah. I mean, Ball Beam is just Ball Beam. You cover everything with that, but it just feels wrong.
My move, that's Ice Beam, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Double Team.
Yeah, it should be. That should be my moveset, honestly, I think. I will delete Rock Slide even if it pains me. Because definitely Psychic removes any chance I can lose this part of the game. Still, it was because I got confused, right? And I hit myself 3 times in a row and blah, blah, blah. But still, Psychic means that thing will never happen. Yep. So
that figures.
So yeah, it's pretty much your
Are you going to learn Screech?
Screech. That seems useful.
Also, you know what's sad? What's sad is there's a very easy vitamin that you can just pick up every run in Pokemon Tower, but it happens to be the worst vitamin in the game in HP up.
HP
if
up.
That was like an iron or a zinc or something, I think every single run would get it.
I still pick them up usually many times, so it's like a lucky charm to me.
When it comes to like needing to like live attacks, usually irons or zincs tend to be better than HP ups.
What are you doing here?
How the map works. An HP up would probably get you like 1 extra HP, but if an iron gets you like 1 extra defense, I think the 1 extra defense can make a difference.
Could be. Steve is in my chat trying to speak Spanish with limited results.
Is it good Spanish?
I think he used a translator because that really looks like a translator thing.
Yeah, Google Translate's not as reliable. It's probably good for like translating like a single word, but making a sentence, it'll probably mess up some like basic rules.
Yeah, but which thing you want me to say, Steve? Because he's redeeming one of my channel points that I have to say something in a specific voice or whatever he wants. But he didn't say which thing, or more like I cannot see which thing he said because. Oh.
If only I had remembered that 1 year of Spanish class I took in high school, which was like that one class I think was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Here we need to learn. We learn English since always. Like since you are a little kid, they teach you English here.
Yeah, that's something I actually like about like how other countries like do their schooling. They teach the kids a second language at a young age. Because I remember reading a study. It's easiest for a child to learn 2 languages when they're young.
Yeah.
So they can learn like English and their native language like at the same time.
I heard that a lot, yeah.
Yeah, learning a new one as an adult's a lot harder.
Hey, Steve actually
I've heard a lot of schools like in Europe will teach English at the same time just because like most of the planet speaks English, especially if you're like on the internet. You just gotta understand it.
Yeah, it's because of the international value of that language. I guess because you're already speaking in English, I don't know how they could justify that, I guess, in your case, but I think it still should be fine to allow you to learn something else, though.
Okay, Koga's gym trainers are actually annoying. Maybe we should have kept Rock Slide for him, I don't know. but I don't want to delay teaching Psychic.
The rocks, like, yeah, it's one thing or another, I guess. You either play against the channelers or you play against them, I suppose. And okay, so apparently Steve wants me to say the iconic Mario catchphrase in Mario's voice. Steve blew up. I should do it. No, I mean, I will do it. I have to. He apparently redeemed points, they told me, so I have to do it. Let's go! Hey, better than Chris Pratt.
Hey, it's not his fault Charles Martinet retired.
He didn't retire for that.
Actually, I think Martinet did voice Mario's dad in that movie.
Yeah, even in Spanish he did. In a lot of languages, actually. Also in Italian and Catalan.
So in other languages for the Mario movie, would he still say "Let's go" or would he translate that?
I actually watched the movie in English, so I cannot say. Because never mind. No, I watched it in Spanish. What am I saying? What the fuck is wrong with my mind?
Fake Spaniard.
Fake Spaniard. What the heck? No, because I did watch the Sonic movies in English, but I watched the Mario movie in Spanish. Because I didn't want to listen to Chris Pratt in that thing, yeah. That was... But yeah, No, in the games he says, let's go anyway. And I think in the movie he said it in Spanish.
Rival was a bit iffy. Like, I probably should have set up a couple of double teams first.
The rival in Sylph.
Yep. Yeah, Shadow Trait. I did actually see that video. It was awesome. Yeah, because America School is the best. No, it ain't.
America School is the best.
No, it's not.
Oh, it definitely
People who
is.
live here won't even... No, it sucks.
No, it's... I think it's average if you check the PISA stuff. Like, that's the international contest they use to check these things. And it's like pretty average, but most countries are, honestly. Like,
well, I don't know if it's like this also in other countries, but there's thousands and thousands of like school districts that kind of like govern themselves and like at their own standards. I don't know if other countries have like one giant standard for every school.
Yeah, France, for example, has that. Yeah, I don't know how it would be said in English. But like it's like centralized, like they teach the same thing in all the schools. But there are countries that do not have that, and countries that do. I'm gonna not pick Blizzard this time, but I think... Well, I mean, we do learn Blizzard after all, but...
Wow, a crit Psychic almost killed me. Wow.
Maybe I should have taught Blizzard.
Maybe I should have taught God and Body Slam or something.
The Body Slam that we remove. You convinced me to remove it. I hate you now.
Okay, yeah, Sabrina's kind of bad.
Sabrina's bad? Why? She shouldn't be bad.
Well, without a physical move, she's kind of bad.
I mean, the thing is, we kind of have the same attack and special attack, so it's not like we should be using only that.
I'm gonna go fight Psych the Fisherman. Yeah, this thing's offensive stats just aren't the best. I'm actually kind of worried about Blaine now. I think I will actually get Blizzard too.
In this run, I didn't get it. I guess I was worried about the PP of the move. But it's technically a good move.
That's what PP ups are for.
Yeah. I was kind of saving them.
Oh, my repel ran out.
Oh, okay, that was my fault. Yeah. One reset on Sabrina, but that was my fault. Yeah, I think I definitely should pick Blizzard.
How bad is Sabrina?
No, my problem was the Alakazam got critical hit and stuff, but...
What move did you spam on, or did you have a physical move?
No, I am full special now.
Then what level were you?
43.
That explains it. I'm like 30. I'm like very underleveled.
You're underleveled.
That would explain it. I didn't do any training in Sylph.
I think I did a little bit. Like one or two, I think. I mean, in this run, I'm gonna risk without running Blizzard, and when I finish the run and say, oh, I really need that extra damage, I should have got Blizzard. At least pick it up, so I can teach it if I want to, because I didn't even pick it up. I was like, I gotta go fast. We gotta go fast.
Yeah, I'm really underleveled. And I died to a gym trainer in Blaine's gym.
Oh god. Which one?
The Vulpix Ninetales guy.
The one with 3. It was like most of them have like 1 Pokemon. But yeah, no, that one has 3.
But yeah, I'm really underleveled. Die to a Vulpix, shame. Absolutely shame.
Die to a fire
shame
type.
to me. I got killed by fire types, the best type in Kanto.
The best type in the game.
Yeah, Ike will agree it's the best type, right, Ike?
It is the best type.
Yeah, it's the best type in Gen 1.
It's the best type in Gen 1.
It doesn't struggle with anybody.
For sure. It is for sure the best type. Okay, well, since I'm not gonna be teaching Blizzard, I might as well use the PP ups on Ice Beam.
I didn't pick up any PP ups, and I kind of feel bad about it.
I usually try to pick the one in the bicycling road, and usually the one if I do with Sabrina, if I do Erika early, I try to get the one with cut. That's also like a lucky charm to me.
Blaine's trainers just are not good to face. They take multiple hits, and their XP isn't good. I really should have fought Sylph trainers. Okay, Fire Blast hurts really bad.
The only thing that can hit us super effectively in this run, I think.
Yep.
I
should probably have set up some double teams on Blaine's Growlithe just because it only has Ember.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know if it's better to do on the Ponyta or whatever, because I only know the Blaine in yellow. I'm not used to this one. Like, I don't know the moves.
You're not used to the best Blaine in the game?
The best Blaine in the game.
Hey, he's the best Blaine in this game.
In this game.
Because he's the only Blaine. Alright, I'm back at Sabrina. Yeah, you're probably going to destroy me this first run, I can tell.
I think I was very lucky then.
I just froze the Kadabra.
Oh, free setup then.
Yep.
I think I was very lucky then. I only got 1 reset on Sabrina. And because I was trying to set up on the Kadabra instead of the Mr. Mime.
Oh, that's another mistake I made. I really should have set up on Mr. Mime.
The Mr. Mime seems to be much easier to do that.
But yeah, in the next run, I'm probably going to get Body Slam, but just hold on to it until Sabrina, then I'll teach it. I'm thinking maybe teach it over Ice Beam, do the fight, then replace Body Slam with Blizzard.
I think there's probably something around we can play with our moves. Like teaching something later than needed.
Maybe delay teaching Blizzard?
Yeah. Or not teaching maybe Ice Beam right away. So we can keep the TM and keep Body Slam or something? I don't know. There's like many different things.
I don't know. I do want to teach Ice Beam over Aurora Beam right away.
Hmm.
But no, Body Slam is going to have more power on Sabrina than Rock Slide would anyway. So yeah. I think I'll just get the TM and just hold on to it until Sabrina. And I'm also going to do some trainers in Sylph because I'm clearly underleveled. I'm going to fight some of Giovanni's trainers, actually. Wow, that dig actually hurt. You didn't even show the moveset, so I can't say we... Alright, here's what I'll do. Hold on. Alright, after this first run, I'll switch screens, and then we'll go over the moveset. But yeah, my bad. I had to make screenshots last minute, and I just forgot to put those in.
Oh my god.
Where are you at, Ike?
Hey, I'm at the champion.
I had a feeling you were going to destroy me. He probably showed up in my stream and voted for the over. He always votes overs on my first stream.
And it's like 3306.
Nice. Alright, I think 3 double teams, and I leveled up.
I think I was probably very lucky in this run, I think.
Of course.
I think I was very lucky in this one. I just saw that Giovanni says retire. Even though I didn't speak to him, he didn't even give me Fisher, so technically he's still bound there forever. And the in-game time to 11. I need to think exactly what do I want to do with the moveset, because I think I can technically remove Psychic from here.
Honestly, I feel like Psychic was only useful in Pokemon Tower and for Koga.
Only
for that, Psychic was useful.
Yeah,
so maybe we could teach Body Slam over Psychic, because Rock Slide wasn't really that useful.
Yeah.
So that way we can still have Ice Beam.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that. Like, I'm gonna be with Ice Beam, Double Team, Rock Slide. No, I'm deleting Rock Slide for Psychic. Then I delete Psychic for Body Slam. And then I can either keep Body Slam or get Blizzard or whatever, I think.
Actually, how was Agatha without Psychic?
Yeah, I was with Psychic. And it's the same damage as Blizzard. It's kinda sketchy, because you don't one-shot at all. You are always risking something.
Even with Psychic, you don't?
Yeah, Psychic is the same power as a Blizzard would do. It's pretty much the same. So you still don't. You don't
set up Did you set up 6 double teams for badge boosts?
Yeah, I set up a few double teams, but I was afraid of Confuse Ray. The problem is one has Confuse Ray, the other one has Haze, and it's like I cannot really set up safely here.
I mean, as long as she doesn't switch into the Golbat, like I think if she switches into Golbat, just stop setting up.
Yeah. But the thing is, the Gengar and the Haunter have Confuse Ray, the Arbok has Glare, and the Golbat has Toxic, Supersonic, and Ace. So it's like I cannot set up against anything. Everything can ruin it in a way or another. So I really don't know. I need to put different.
Duke, that's funny. Dugon's spamming Rest even though we're not weak to Psychic, because Aurora It sees that Aurora Beam is resisted by ice,
We resist
but
everything.
she must also see the ghost type at the same time. She never once attacked.
Yeah, I guess we cannot check with Gengar because Gengar is poison, so it's gonna use rest anyway. There's no a real ghost she needs to handle in the games.
Okay, Lorelai's Jinx is kind of annoying. Just because it just tanks special moves, but we got double team. It's not a big deal.
She cannot do much.
Here's the hiker.
She cannot do much. She cannot do much.
One shot. Oh, the Onyx lived. Congratulations. It's the first time I've ever seen that Onyx live a special move.
The Onyx lived?
Good job.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, barely. Alright, I'm not going to use any candies here. I'm going to see how this goes.
Against Agatha. I did use the candies because I think she was the only one I was afraid. Because Lance is free, we have Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, so Lance should be free.
Okay, yeah, I need to use candies.
Agatha seems painful.
Alright, I have 8 candies, so this will get me straight to level 60.
I think I was also a bit afraid of Rival 5. Rival 6, sorry. But I think I was lucky there.
And I'm asleep.
Oh, Hypnosis.
Stop hitting yourself.
Confused Ray Hypnosis, I hate her. The Agatha Lottery, indeed.
Wonder if using all the candies before Agatha will help with levels. No, it's not. I didn't level up, so the Gyarados is probably going to level me up. I mean, then again, I don't need badge boosts. I just need the evasion.
For Lance, we don't really care. Lance should be fine. Especially because all of them only have normal moves in Red and Blue.
Oh god. The Gyarados is never missing. No. He killed me.
I need to delete the save.
Lance is the Dragon Master? No, he's the Flying Master.
The Bird Keeper.
Oh my god. Hydro Pump crit.
The Bird Keeper.
Interesting. Even at level 61, we naturally outspeed Aerodactyl.
Yeah,
I missed Blizzard.
We have a very good base stat.
The Dragonite's only attack. Dragonite can't even hit a ghost.
Yeah,
I just realized.
It only has Hyper Beam and Slam. It cannot attack us. And Aerodactyl technically the same, but it can use Supersonic. But it cannot attack us in this game. It doesn't have Fly like in Yellow.
The Pidgeot's mirror moving double team.
In my case, it uses Sky Attack and got a crit. I survived because of the badge boost.
Anyway.
I survived because of the badge boost. I think
it leveled up right after the Pidgeot, so I think my leveling throughout this whole fight was pretty dang bad.
I think only the Alakazam can be a problem there, in a way. But yeah, so the idea is I need Psychic.
Maybe I should have saved 39's 36. I think I probably should have saved like 1 or 2 rare candies. I don't think I needed all the way to level 60. I probably could have saved 2 rare candies.
I guess I always use rare candy before the fight because like in my head is the safest route to keep a badge boost, but not really. It depends on your X rate. With a medium fast, you probably level up still before the Charizard, so you lose them.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for run number 2.
How was it in the end?
I feel like we need to optimize our moveset a bit better and do a bit more training in the mid game because I was severely underleveled.
Yeah. I think I will train in this one more because I think I was very lucky in the original one. Maybe I will pick up a few optional trainers to make sure. But definitely
I'm gonna put the over under at 36 to 38 again.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you beat the run at like 33, I believe.
Yeah, 33.
So I should totally be able to do it. All right. I'll switch screens and I'll go over the moveset since I forgot to do it at the start.
Okay, no worries.
Somebody immediately voted over 38. Like, come on. No one has faith in me?
No,
that must have been Steve.
It's a good Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon. You should get a good time.
Here, let me check something.
But yeah, I think definitely...
Yeah, I gave this thing... yeah, this thing has 70 HP, 80 attack, 70 defense, 110 speed, 80 special. I'm pretty sure those are the correct stats.
Yeah. 18 offense, 17 defense, and 110 speed.
Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this move set here. So yeah, Rock Slide is the egg move because that was a replacement for Rollout. Vitamins, I bought 2 calciums. I did forget to sell my nugget though, so I probably could have bought
the nugget.
3rd vitamin. Yeah, and then Double Team, Lick, Aurora Beam, Confuse Ray, Lick, Rolling Kick, Screech, Aurora Beam, and Blizzard.
Rolling Kick.
And for TMs, we get Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Psychic. You know what's funny? We don't get Rock Slide by TM because this thing does learn the egg move for Rollout.
Yeah.
It's a bit behind my web camera, but if you scroll down, like this thing doesn't learn a rock type TM in Gen 4.
Yeah, it's Rollout.
That's the only way this thing gets a rock move.
Rollout because it's Norrent, yeah. Can get that thing.
Alright, so yeah, I think what I'll just do is more training in the mid game. And I'll get the TM for Body Slam, and I won't teach it till I fight Sabrina.
Yeah, I think that...
And then on Sabrina, I'll replace Body Slam with Ice Beam. I just won't teach Blizzard till after Sabrina.
I'm just wondering, like, we get Body Slam, Psychic. I mean, we teach Psychic for the channelers for sure, because it's better than Ice Beam, and we need that one shot in the gas list.
Yeah.
But then I guess, yeah, we get Body Slam for Sabrina then. Like, we can remove Psychic and get Body Slam for Sabrina, I guess, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Psychic is needed for Agatha. I don't want to do her without Psychic.
I mean, I guess you can...
yeah, Blizzard's the same
Blizzard's
power,
the same,
but
yeah.
less PP and a bit less accuracy. I kind of don't want to rely on that.
Yeah, no,
what if I run out of Blizzards?
Yeah, it's fine. It's a reasonable thing.
Give it Freeze Dry. Avalanche is better than... Dominic, this is Gen 1.
Freeze Dry.
Does this thing even learn Freeze Dry?
Yeah, it does. But still,
that's funny.
You wouldn't even need it, actually. Like, it doesn't solve anything. If we started with it, okay, for Misty, but other than that, it really wouldn't help that much, because we have Thunderbolt. But okay. All
right, let's go ahead and start run 2.
Whenever you want.
Oh, right, better... Avalanche is not better than Ice Beam.
No.
Yeah, it absolutely is not.
It definitely is not.
Avalanche is only good on Bertha's Rhyperior in Platinum.
It's only good in slow mons.
That thing is slow anyway, and it's a physical ice move.
Yeah,
that'll destroy any ground type.
Avalugh uses that as the stab move. Because it's just low, as fuck, but it hits like a truck.
Ready?
Yes.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself guest.
Again?
Again, you never even did it in the first place.
Yes. And I must continue doing that. If I could name the rival, I would name him Steve now. but I didn't do that.
I'm not gonna nickname this thing. Wow, barking dogs.
The dog. I love the background with the full moon in the overlay.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Looks so good, yeah. And I really wanted this thing to evolve with a moonstone. They invented a stupid rock just for him. It's so dumb.
It's alright, just use an ice stone.
Yeah, Gen 4 used a lot of... But it's not even an ice stone, it's a dawn stone or something like that. I don't know, it's like a weird stone they just invented for this Pokemon. Another one, I think.
Does the Dusk Stone straight up kill the Snorunt?
The Dusk Stone.
Dawnstone. Does it just kill it?
I think it is the Dawnstone, the name.
It is Dawnstone. It is.
Yeah.
There's another stone called the Dusk Stone. It's used for Misdreavus.
Yeah. The Misdreavus and the Murkrow, if I remember correctly, I think is the other one that evolves with that.
Maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Because Honchkrow, I think it's a stone evolution as well. Oh my god, how many?
Might be, I don't know. I've never played with one.
Hey, it's fine. They basically made him slower, but much, much stronger. Gallade and this. Oh, okay, it was Gallade. Yeah, yeah. The Dawnstone is for Gallade and Froslass, yeah. And the Dusk Stone is for Honchkrow and Mismagius. Yeah, I was right. No, not the turn 1 bite into Gen 1 miss. Imagine that. It would be hilarious. You get Aurora in the Gen 1 miss, then he kills you with bite and the run is over. That would be terrible. I would hate it so much. It's called the Awakening Stone in Japanese. That sounds better at least.
It's for Doublade too. Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, Doublade. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that one is also a stone evolution. That's true. But yeah, it's like that. I don't even know how it's called in English right now. Like the Metal Coat. It's only for Steelix and Caesar, and no other Pokemon has ever used that thing. Like they invented that in Gen 2.
I mean, it's also the Steel type boosting.
Yeah. But like
that's like its only use nowadays.
Yeah, like the true use of the item is lost. Okay, thank God. I was worried he would run out of all my Pokeballs.
He just buys Whitney's Miltank. Yeah, it's traumatized us all.
Whitney's Miltank.
Still does.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly very well designed to be a roadblock, honestly. With the Pokemon you have at your disposal at that time in the game, it's definitely a barrier.
The only good way to get something to defeat it is you have to trade an Abra for a Machop.
Yeah. It's like a super specific thing to do. Because people say, no, but you can get Heracross. Yeah, have you checked Heracross moveset?
Have you even attempted to look for Heracross?
It's like people...
Isn't that thing only in a select few trees?
Yeah. Definitely you didn't do that as a kid. I don't believe any single person who says that. Like, I don't believe anyone. For the same reason people saying they use Lapras in the original Gen 1 run, I don't believe you. You didn't pick a level 15 Lapras with a slow level up group rate and use that until the end of the game. You didn't. You're lying.
I mean, none of us knew about growth rates, but...
Yeah, but you see how long it takes.
It was mainly the lower level.
You know...
I mean, here's the thing, Red and Blue, the fossils are level 30.
Yeah.
In Fire Leaf Green, they moved it to level 5.
To level 5.
So if you wanted, Kabutops or Aerodactyl, you had to start at level 5.
Oh god, I didn't get on Paras. Great.
I didn't either, so I'm probably gonna have to get the Sandshrew.
The Sandshrew.
Yep, gotta get the Sandshrew. Gotta make sure to get the Great Ball first.
I got it. Yeah, since you told me, I always pick it up now.
I only pick it up if I have to get Sandshrew.
Yeah, only if I need the Sandshrew. Nice, I got it at least.
Just remember to use the Great Ball first, so it's not in your bag. Otherwise, it becomes the Great Ball of Death.
The Great Ball of Death. There's the Ether Death, there's the Great Ball of Death. How many deaths are there?
Oh, you know what's funny? I was listening to one of Scott's Red and Blue streams. He discovered what the Death Ether is.
Yeah.
Because I think it was the Rattata run. He picked up too many PP items that he kept having bag management problems, and he had 2 Ethers in his bag. And he's like, maybe I shouldn't be picking up all these Ethers. I'm like, welcome to the Death Ether.
The Death Ether, yeah.
No. The one by Bill's house is the Death Ether. Because that's the one you instinctively pick up and never use, and it clogs up your bag. The good ether is the one on the SSN, because you only get it when you fight the trainers there, and you always use it. If they had put the ether in place of the elixir. If they had like swapped the two, then the ether would be used.
Yeah. Yeah, the elixir is fine. It's in a very good spot because you need to fight one trainer anyway, so it doesn't even feel like you're wasting time picking it up. It's just fine.
Are you gonna learn Confuse Ray?
I didn't learn Mega Punch either. I think Confuse Ray or Thunder Wave could be useful for Misty, I guess, but...
Right.
But like, I mean, we have double team. I shouldn't be worried about that. But if I'm gonna use Blizzard, I definitely want the elixirs for sure.
Yeah, I picked up every elixir.
You know, like if I'm gonna be using Blizzard,
I use no PP ups either, so I need to use them next time. I'm gonna get the one on Cycling Road and the one in Celadon. I'm not gonna get the one in the Hideout though.
No, I think the Hideout is usually not worth it. Unless
I don't like going in there. People are like, oh, it doesn't take that long. Yeah, maybe with a bad Pokemon, I'll get the rare candy.
Yeah,
but
I think only if I need the rare candy, I go there. Yeah, I don't go for the PP.
Rare candy seems to be more useful in yellow though, but in red and blue, that candy is absolutely useless. It may as well not exist unless you're using something bad. Sometimes the little things matter. Yep.
It's always the little things.
Are you gonna use Lick on the Starmie for super effective damage?
Oh, I should definitely. I always remember it doesn't work, but why doesn't it work? It should work, damn it. I hate that it doesn't work.
And Aurora Beam just does so little. Dang, Rock Slide does... Oh, right, because it didn't use X Defend. Right. Do missing no? I've thought about it.
Oh my god, I missed 3 Rock Slides and critical hit Bubble Beam. I can't believe this. I lost to Misty.
That's hilarious.
Terrible.
He's out to get you.
Yeah. Annoying.
Alright, I'm on my way to Surge Town.
Surge Town. It's the best name. The Surge Town. That was fine now.
Yeah, Missing No has a lot of different sprite forms. I know there's one person in in my Discord server. His name's Cody, I believe. Yeah, he makes a bunch of it's kind of like the backports except with glitch Pokemon.
I think I know.
A bunch of glitch ones I never heard of.
Yeah, I think I know who this person is. He says
I'm gonna get
like there are 20 glitch Pokemon.
Right. I gotta play one of them at some point.
Like they're all so weird. The stats are so weird.
I did get Body Slam, but I'm not going to teach it yet. I'm saving that for Sabrina.
We don't need to teach it yet. That's the thing.
Don't even teach Bubble Beam either. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Indeed it is.
It's not a good move. It's trying to convince you it's a good move. It's not a good move unless you get the same type attack bonus. Or if you don't get an ice move.
Yeah, if we didn't have ice move, I think I would, but...
If we were Dewgong loves Bubble Beam. This thing does not love Bubble Beam. Isn't there a second gym by Sabrina's gym? Yeah, the Fighting Dojo. I know Steve likes to train there, but I keep telling him it's bad training. Like, the Pokemon there have really bad XP yields. Most of them aren't fully evolved. Like, I tell him, just do trainers in Sylph. Like, don't do that place. I never do that place. Unless, like, it's something really bad.
Yeah, if you are a very bad Pokemon, I think it's fine, because at least there are a lot of trainers in one specific place. You don't need to move, but...
Yeah, true, but...
It's like the only thing.
Yeah. I only do it if I've already done all of Sylph.
Yeah. And you still need experience, because if not, Sylph is better. And the trainers in Sylph go away anyway, so... They're really better. Oh no.
Okay, do I have... I have to go... Oh, this is bad. This is actually really... I'm gonna have to defeat Surge with Rock Slide.
Oh god.
I used my elixir already, and I'm out of Aurora Beam, so I have to use Rock Slide. It shouldn't be too bad, though. He's got lower defense than special. Okay, that wasn't too bad. His Raichu even crit me with Thunderbolt, and I still lived.
And you left.
Yep.
Fine. You can always double team after all.
Where are you at?
Getting the bike now.
Hey, I'm slightly ahead ever since the whole Misty incident.
Yeah, the Misty incident.
Right.
The critical bubble beam crit. Critical beam.
Well, you should have pulled the Ike strat and just live on 1 HP.
My double teams.
You know, I've thought of going through the red and blue backport disassembly I have. Like, I have all red and green sprites. I'm thinking maybe I, like, go through each Pokemon individually and just choose, like, the best looking sprite. I'll use, like, I can compare it to, the red and green sprite, red and blue, yellow, the Gen 2 sprite, or the Space World sprites.
Oh god. Even those.
Like, I'm thinking maybe we just look through all of them for each Pokemon, decide which one we like the best, and just put that in the game. So it's a huge mismatch.
Hey,
I don't know if that'll throw some people off, though.
A mix of everything. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's like the shinies in Gen 2 that you do. Just to add flavor, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
You add some flavor, I think. But like,
I'm gonna fight Clefairy Girl over the Gambler.
The Gambler. You don't trust the Gambler?
Nope. Dude, I missed so many rock slides.
I'm gonna believe it's because you hate fire types, and that's fine.
I don't hate fire types. My favorite Pokemon's a fire type.
Yes, you're a hater of fire types only.
I only like fire types if they're paired with dragon types.
They're dragon types.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. I'm gonna get all the TMs. Alright, I'm gonna teach Ice Beam right away so I don't accidentally sell it. Alright, now to sell some stuff. Try attack. I accidentally sold the Pokédoll. Now I have to go buy another one.
The Pokédoll. Actually, you're gonna make me look, actually, if I sold mine or not.
Oh, did you sell yours?
I didn't. But you made me look. Like I was afraid.
All I had to do was say it.
It made me look for a
Also,
second.
I was less than $1,000 short on being able to purchase a third vitamin, so I sold my super potions.
The super potions.
Oh, psychic.
Less psychic. One we need to keep but not use. No, we need to teach it right away. That's true. I forgot.
Oh my god. I forgot to buy a second water.
Oh. Oh, okay, that sucks. That makes up for the reason I got.
I'm too broke. I'm too broke for the vending machine.
I mean, I guess you can do the tower stuff first. Even if, I mean, just for the money, I think, at least. I don't know.
Oh god, this is bad.
Trying to be
Alright, I'm gonna
positive.
have to sell my full restore.
We need a full restore.
Yep. Oh god, that was pretty bad. That was some really bad shopping. Alright, so long. Rock slide. I almost replaced double team for a minute.
No. We kinda want that.
You may want it, but I don't.
You don't?
No, Annie, my favorite is not the Dragonfire type Venomoth.
Definitely not Mega Charizard X either. Yeah, Psychic does one shot the Ghastlies and makes all the luck away.
Unless Ike's lives on 1 HP.
Unless I leave that HP up that I pick it up. Ends up saving the run.
Imagine if you picked up the HP up, I died, and you lived on 1 HP.
That would be the glorious karma. No, but
Yeah,
really,
Andy, I figured you'd know what my favorite Pokemon is. It's literally the logo of my Discord server.
is there? I always
Hey,
pick up.
Star-Lord.
I always pick up
It's
that
Steel
HP.
Ice.
Steel Ice.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. It is the Steel Ice type.
It's the only Steel Ice type in the franchise, actually.
Have they never? No. Have you forgot Alolan Sandslash exists?
It's the only one. There's no other. It's a unique typing. There is no.
I really need to continue work on that ROM hack I was planning on making. I was planning on making a ROM hack where it's vanilla red and blue, except it's a regional form ROM hack. Every Kanto Pokemon that has any regional form, it'll be in this game instead of the original form. Like it'll be Alolan, Rattata, and Raticate. It'll be well, we had a choice for Meowth between Alolan and Galarian.
Meowth has 2 forms, and I guess Diglett in a way, but I assume you get the Alolan Diglett better.
And then like Galarian Rapidash, Galarian Ponyta, Hisuian Arcanine. Plus, for the Dark Steel and Fairy types, I even backported 1 Steel, Dark, 1 Fairy move, so that way they all get a stab move by level up.
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
So that way the types are actually used.
Yeah, so they have something. It's like I hated when Scott, for example, backported Houndoom. It was a dark type, but he didn't have any dark moves, and he was like, no. If he doesn't have,
normally, backport moves into Gen 1, but I think for the ROM hack, I made an exception.
But it's like, no, if my baby is dark type, he must have dark type moves. Otherwise, you're removing
my Little Pony top, please. Well, too bad, you're getting it.
I actually like that one a lot. I don't like Rapidash as much, but Ponyta is beautiful. Rapidash is more but the Galarian Ponyta is cute. I like it.
Alright, I'm actually I used another Super Repel by mistake.
Yeah, I know, and I know that was the reasoning. It just felt wrong to me. Like, no, I want Bite to be a dark type, because otherwise Houndoom is pretty fucked, because Houndoom does not get any move. He doesn't get moves.
Oh, yeah. I remember we went with Alolan Meowth in Persian because there is Galarian Meowth, but there's no Galarian Persian. Berserker is a completely different Pokemon.
Yeah, Berserker is a different one. The evolution.
Although there was another thing I was thinking of adding. I'm a bit on the fence about it, but I was thinking of including Paradox Pokemon as regional forms. I'm not sure about it. Like I was thinking, like replace Jigglypuff with Screamtail.
Yeah, but it's the only one actually. I think from Gen 1. I think it's the only one.
No,
from
there's
Gen
also
1.
Sandy Shocks. There's
yeah, Sandy Shocks. I guess it's Magneton. Yeah, I suppose. But all of them,
it would just be something funny.
Yeah.
I would probably have to as like separate Pokemon entries. That would not be balanced at all. It wouldn't, but
I mean, they're monsters.
It would be so cool.
They're supposed to be monsters.
It's just Sandy Shock and Screamtail.
Yeah,
if it's only 2 of them, I probably shouldn't.
From Gen 1, I think, yes. So I even forgot.
Moon is just Mega Salamence. Yeah, it is just Mega Salamence.
It's Mega Salamence.
I mean, Iron Valiant is just Gallade and Gardevoir merged together.
Yeah, that's the only one from the future I think it's cool because it's like a neat concept. It's supposed to be a Pokemon that doesn't exist. Like, it has the fairy typing that a Gallade cannot have, and it has the fighting type that a Gardevoir cannot have, so it's like a mix of both. And I think, hey, that's actually cool.
Give Mew an evolution.
An evolution. It's called Mewtwo.
He doesn't. Right.
Basically.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't add the Paradox forms. That's just really unbalanced. It was a cool idea I had, though.
I mean, if you treat them like legendaries or something, there's only one. I guess that
maybe
could work.
Maybe I should add the Pokemon to the game.
Or only the enemies can use it.
Only give it to the Jigglypuff girl.
Yeah, only enemies can use them. That's also a good way to balance them out. Like only the enemy.
Adding more than 151 Pokemon's a pain in the butt in Gen 1 because of how small the game is. Because you need to have room for the sprites.
Oh. There's not enough memory.
There's not enough space in the memory banks. Alright, I'm just gonna fight a bunch of the good trainers in Sylph. I think I'll just train to level 38. So, Ike, are you doing any training in Sylph?
I did a few trainers in Sylph. Just in case. I think I'm a bit higher level than I was before, I think.
I gotta use the heal bed really quick. Alright, let's go fight the rival.
The heal bed.
Hey, Shadow Stitch Plays. I'm back. How goes it? Run 1 went honestly kind of bad. I didn't use double team enough times for the hard fights, plus my moveset was really inefficient. Like, what we're doing this time is, I skipped Body Slam last time, and Sabrina was quite hard with only special moves. So, I have the TM for Body Slam, but I purposefully didn't teach it yet. I'm gonna wait until right before we fight Sabrina, then I'll replace Ice Beam, and then I'll replace Body Slam with Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Oh, I had to use the heal bed again. I was paralyzed.
Hey, that's what she's there for. We're saving her asses. You might as well heal us.
Dude, this guy poisoned me.
Oh.
I should have used Psychic. Alright, level 41. 41, that's actually the same level I fought Blaine at last time, and I haven't even beaten Koga yet.
Wow, I almost forgot one rare candy.
That just shows how underleveled I was. Oh yeah, keep switching your Pokemon. It's gonna work wonders for you. Froslass cannot learn Brick Break, I don't think. At least in Generation 4.
No.
Let me look at the stat. It does not.
You think it doesn't? Yeah.
No. I don't even think in the newer games it does.
Probably not.
I mean, it gets Wake Up Slap for some reason. Hey, Shadow Stitch, you doing any Gen 5 runs today? Alright, Koga's dead. I want to see Spiritomb dominate Gen 1. Yeah, we need to backport Spiritomb at some point. Who knows? Ike might want Spiritomb next. We'll see.
Spiritomb. No, I was actually thinking something very, very painful. You're really not going to like it. Which means I will...
I'm going to make sure Steve is not going to weasel out of this one, though.
Which means...
I forgot to teach Body Slam. Oh, well. I'll just set up double teams on the Mr. Mime. Get a special drop. Thank you.
Special drop.
Ike, do Magikarp with only tackle.
Why?
I don't know. He hates you.
He hates you.
No, he hates you.
No. No, it's a painful Pokemon, but in a different way. You're just gonna hate the early game. I think after that it will be fine, but the early game is gonna be something you really, really hate. But I have that feeling at least that you will really hate it.
You guys know you can't surf inside of buildings?
Well, technically.
Right. I forgot this PP up. Well, I didn't even need Body Slam. Although I only have I'm only gonna have one Super Repel left for all of Victory Road, so I'm gonna have to buy a couple of Max Repels with Cinnabar. Because I used some of them in the overworld by mistake because of my menuing skills.
Yeah. I almost tossed one because I got too many TMs and I need to drop things.
Alright, use the 2 PP ups. Alright, in the mart here, I'm going to need to buy 2 Max Repels.
Of course I miss.
What are you on? Are you on Blaine?
No, I'm missing Blizzards.
Are you on Giovanni?
Yeah.
Dang, you're still ahead of me, dude. Did I just do too much training or something? Like, how are you so ahead?
But I did extra training too. Oh, well, I guess
did the better trainers.
The water thing as well, maybe. But you need to go back to buy the fresh water.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did a lot of screw-ups, so yeah, I have myself to blame. So, I had 6 double teams set up. I missed Blizzard. Blaine hit me with Fire Blast, and I barely lived.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say it was a critical hit. I died. It's like, no.
That would have been an ultimate slap in the face.
I would really hate that happened to me, honestly.
Do unknown only. We actually have. I'm not kidding. We actually have done unknown only. It was a randomizer of Crystal. So, like, the enemy teams were random, and it was a shiny unknown, so we could only use Hidden Power Dragon, and believe it or not, Hidden Power Dragon is actually good for a randomizer. It hits everything except, like, Magnemites and Steelix for at least neutral. So, I was level, like, I think I had to be, like, level 95, but I was able to beat Red. Yeah. I was just lucky he had no Steel types.
At least Dragon, you know, there are no fairies, so... You're fine.
But like Vanilla Crystal, could Unknown do it? Honestly, I think it could, yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Red Snorlax might have to play
really
otherwise.
Don't know. Yeah, you're a bit screwed up because you can only use... Well, I guess you can also use a struggle, but... Those stats
That'd
are
be
not...
an interesting one for someone to think of, but I wouldn't want to do it.
No. I would label that as one of the impossible runs and move on with my life. honestly.
No, you can't just weasel your way out.
You can't just do that. I did Levian and Sedinja. Nobody can tell me anything. I already suffered enough.
Yukumuku.
Yukumuku is the next one in line.
And I didn't use a repel.
Hey, Ikethekiller plays Pyukumuku, the first 24 hours of stream on my life.
Okay, I don't think it's going to be that bad.
No.
It only took me 6.5 hours in Fire Red.
It shouldn't be that bad, but still.
Also, a little word of advice. Do you allow blackout training?
Yes.
Okay, you should be fortunate. The key is don't fight every single trainer. Do the minimum trainers to like get to the next gym and just blackout train on the best trainer.
Yeah.
Like for example, in Fire Red, I did the minimum trainers on Route 3 in Mount Moon. I went straight to Cerulean and I blacked out on Rival 2 for half an hour.
Oh,
it's the best way to train.
Yeah, it's probably the best way, I guess.
Are you in Lorelei's room yet?
No, I'm actually in Agatha's.
Dude! I mean, I did play the mid game kind of bad, yet I have no resets.
I got one reset on Rival because I missed Blizzard.
The skin on this one joined my hand works. It got so dry. Ouch. That hurt.
But yeah,
I've always had a problem with dry hands, so I remember for a while, like whenever I would work boxes at work, my hands would get super dry. I would have to every now and then apply some hand lotion. Alright, so I've got 9 candies. I'm gonna use 7 of them, because I need to save...
the timer, 34:12.
Nice.
It was a slower run, but I think I was very lucky in the previous one, honestly. In the previous one, I think I was very lucky. Because it's almost the same in game time. The other time was 2:11 to 12 now. It was fine. Well, I got more longer resets here. In the other one, I only lost against...
Alright, so now I need the candy for lunch.
Sabrina. And yeah, I was with Ice Beam, Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Double Team in the end. I did not use Psychic in this one. And Blizzard was fine.
You didn't use Psychic for like the Ghost Trainer?
I mean, yes, I did use Psychic for the channels, but then after Koga I deleted it.
Oh.
I put Body Slam for Sabrina, but in the end it wasn't really that useful. I think Body Slam was just skippable altogether.
I think so. Because on Sabrina, just set up on the Mr. Mime and just sweep with Ice Beam.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard.
If I'm gonna use Double Team anyway, and I will still use Ice Beam for the Venomoth, I think it's just fine.
I've got 28 seconds to hit the under. You guys think I can get the under? I'm gonna have to only set up like 4 double teams. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I need to go. Come on, come on. Come on.
Double team strat.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, don't level up.
You can save
36.
36.
Hey. Technically that's 36 to 38. That's the in between. I was half a second off from the under. No.
The fresh water forever.
Yep. That horrible mid-game cost me. Surprisingly, no resets, though. It was mainly just bad shopping. So yeah, it was the in-between. Under 36 has to be under 36. That's why I made the in-between for, like, if I get exactly 36, so 11%. Only one person predicted correctly. On the vertical, like, only one person voted. Okay. 3 minutes, 35 seconds faster. 30... Yeah, this was not a good Pokemon.
This was not a good Pokemon? Well, I mean, I guess...
No, it wasn't.
I guess you are using monsters.
This thing is just all speed. Like,
yeah,
it's really balanced. I mean, the ghost typing early game made it good, but I had to do extra trainers for Sabrina and Blaine just because this thing could not take a hit.
The lack of damage, I think it's more in the end, but it has good moves. I guess it's just it doesn't one-shot things. If it one-shotted things, like it had the special attack Gengar has, for example, I think it would be super OP. It's like Gengar has 130. It's almost
right,
double.
See.
But how does
game time of 2:23? The time of 30. I think this is going to end up tying with some. I don't think this is the first time I've gotten 36 exactly.
The perfect Pokemon 36 exactly.
36 to 38 is like the average at this point, but honestly, we've been doing so many good Pokemon. I think 36 is now considered bad.
We need to start doing more bad Pokemon, so technically this becomes...
not what I said.
We need to do that to increase the numbers.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the leaderboard. Alright, it looks like this thing got 41st place, and it tied with Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash had more resets, but a lower game time, and I don't... This thing had Hydro Pump Thunderbolt. It was a lower level. Yeah, I think what my thing does, if it's a tie on the real time here, then it probably sorts it by game time second. So Rotom Wash is barely better than Froslass. And it did 5 seconds better than Iron Valiant, which is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. But the Iron Valiant was because of slow growth, I guess.
Yep.
Get
rid of that. Alright.
Low growth killed.
Alright, I'm gonna deafen.
Like I said, you're not gonna like the next Pokemon I pick. I don't think you will. Solve this. Gonna head out, gonna come in later. Buena alta los dos runs. He tenido peor tiempo en este que en el primero, la verdad, pero ves que en el primero esquipé Blizzard y esquipé más cosas, más mierda. Pero yo creo que tuve mazo de suerte en el primero, honestamente. Congelé un montón de mierda. Con Ice Beam. Taco. Yes, Taco. So if you are here means I shouldn't say aloud the Pokemon that I'm gonna request. But like, yeah. No voy a hacer otro stream ahora porque tengo una movida en Discord. Aparte, whatever. Pero cuando termine el Metáforas empezaré con los runs de Pokémon que tengo pendientes. Me tienen que dar también el Pyukumoko. Pero bueno, GG. GG. Este es un concurso para niños. GG. And I will be closing the stream now and I will see you on my next one. I think it's only one more day or something until I finish the Metaphor run. After that I will do more Pokemon stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. I will be closing the stream now. See ya.